Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In this video I'm going to create the following Netflix dashboard using Excel. As you can see, I'm going to create different charts. So I'm going to start by a map which represents total movies and TV shows by country. I'm going to create bar charts, donut chart, area charts and different KPIs. But before start creating our dashboard, let's first explore our dataset. So here we have our data set and our first column is the show ID. So we have a unique show ID for each type, either it's a movie or TV show. Then we have the title, the director, the cast, the country. So for country, it may be one single country or many countries working on the same movie or TV show. Then we have a date added, the release year, the rating, duration. So for movies, it is in minutes, and for TV show, it is in seasons listed in. So this is the genre and the description. Now let's start by creating different pivot tables that we are going to use in order to create our charts. So mainly we are going to create 6 different pivot tables, and to do that we click on the data, insert, pivot table, new worksheet. Okay, so the first one, it will be for the map. Next we have pivot table, new worksheet. So we'll rename it top 10 genres, right? Next, insert pivot table. Okay, so we name it top 10 ratings, right? Next, we have another one for the donut chart, so we name it movies and TV shows. Next, same thing, insert pivot table. Okay, total movies, total shows, and movies by year, right? And the final one, it will be for the cards. So insert pivot table. Okay, it will be cards. Alright, so we move data here and we create new worksheet, name it dashboard, right? And we go to view, we remove the grid lines, we select everything, right click, format cells, fill, and put it in black. Alright, okay. Now I'm going to create our map. So click on the table, we click on country, and we select the count of the ID, right? So values, count, okay. Now we select everything, we remove grand total, select everything, copy, so paste values in here, select everything, insert table, okay. Now let me click, we go to here, right click, insert columns to the left, and we use the following formula to count the number of words we have in each row. So if we have one single word, it means a country. Okay, so I'm going to use it to create the map. Or in the case, for example, of United Kingdom or United States, then we are going to select the 2 words. And first we need to count the number of words. So use the following formula, length, right, trim. Then we use our cell, which is E4, right? E4, okay, minus, so length, substitute, right, same thing, trim, E4, and we replace the space, okay, plus 1. Okay, so here we have the number of words in each row, right? Now we select everything, we copy, create new worksheet, so paste it in here, right? And now I'm going to eliminate all the rows which have more than 2, everything except 1 and 2. Next we select 1 and 2. Okay, now as you can see, there are countries that have 2 words, for example United States or United Kingdom, and here we still have rows that have 2 names but with a comma in the middle. So what we are going to do is that we are going also to eliminate all the rows that have a comma. Alright, so do the same thing. Text filters, contains. Okay, so same thing, we select and here we get our final result for all the countries. Alright, now we can sort that from the largest to the smallest. We can also remove blank. Okay, and we remove also this column. So this will be country and this will be the total. Okay, so select everything, insert map, field map, and here we get our map. So we remove the legend, the title it will be so total TV shows and movies by country. I'm going to format that so fill it will be in black, text it will be in white, and for the color so it will be the maximum, it will be red, right, and the lowest value, so you can select this one. Okay, so like that we have our map for total TV shows and movies by country. So we can copy this map. Alright, so decrease this one like that, put it here, so remove the border, insert shapes, so insert this shape like that with rounded corners, so no fill, and the outline it will be in white. Okay, okay, so like that we have our first chart, which is the map that represents total TV shows and movies by country. Next we are going to create the 2 horizontal bar charts for top 10 genres and top 10 ratings. So for top 10 genres we click on listed in, right, and same thing, the count of show ID. Okay, now same thing, select everything, we remove current total, select everything, copy, paste the values in here. So here we have genera, and here we have the total. Select everything, insert table, OK, and sort smallest to largest, and number filters top 10. Okay, so here we do have the top 10, and select everything, insert, recommended charts, all charts, bar, and here we have our chart. Okay, now for the title, it will be top 10 genres, right, by movies and TV shows. We remove the x-axis, same thing for the grid lines, and we add the labels. Okay, so remove grid lines. Now we format that so it will be black, right, border it will be white, rounded corners, and for the text it will be white. White, and same thing in here, white. Whereas for the bars it will be in red. Okay, so we can put cap width 50%, and we copy the chart, paste it in the dashboard. Okay, can decrease like that. Okay, so here we have our second chart, which represents the top 10 genres by movies and TV shows. We can also decrease the text to 8, same thing in here. Also for the title, we can put it, for example, 11, same thing in here. For example, we can put it 11. Alright. Next we have top 10 ratings, right? Close this one. We select rating, count of show ID, so remove current total, copy, paste values in here. So here we have the rating, here we have the total, select, insert table, OK, smallest to largest, and filter by OK, insert, recommended charts. Here we have top 10 ratings by movies and TV shows. So do exactly the same thing. We remove the grid lines, we add the labels, we remove the axis. Here we select 50%. Okay. For the colors, it will be red. For the chart, it will be black. And for the text, it will be in white. same thing in here, whereas for the border in rounded corners. Okay, so copy dashboard and paste it in here. Close this one. Right. So here it will be 11 and here it will be 8. Okay, next we are going to create the donut chart. So it will be here, movies and TV shows. So we select the type and the count of show ID. Alright, so remove grand total, copy, paste values in here. So here we have the type and here we have the total. Okay, so select everything, insert, recommend the charts, all charts by donut chart. Okay, so the title it will be movies and TV shows, right? We remove this one. So for the labels, more options. It will be the value, percentage, category name. Okay, now we're going to format that. It will be black, white, rounded corners. Now we don't have borders. Text it will be in white. Same thing for the title, like that. Same thing for this one. Okay, now for the donut hole size it will be 50%. For the colors, select red, and here we select, for example, this color. Okay, now copy and we paste it in here. Okay, so we can put it like that. All right, this one, this. Okay, example this tree we can arrange and we put a line top. All right, next we are going to add the area chart. So total TV shows and movies by release year. So click on release year, put it in the rows. Then we have count of show ID, and we have the type in the columns. So remove grand total, select everything, same thing in here. So remove grand total, copy, and paste the values in here. Alright, so here we do have the year. Here it is movie or TV show. So same thing, select everything, insert, recommended charts, all charts, area chart. Here we have our chart. Okay, so we remove the grid lines. Total movies and TV shows by release year. Now I'm going to format that. So for the colors, select red, and for the second one, you can select, for example, this color. For the chart, it will be black with borders in white and rounded corners. Whereas for the text, everything will be in white. Same thing for the title and the y-axis. Also the legend. Okay, so copy, go back to dashboard, paste it in here. So we said the borders in white rounded corners, so put it like that. Decrease this one. Okay, can put it on the right like this, increase a little bit. Can do the same thing for the map. Okay, for example, for this shape, can increase the width, right? And we can do the same thing for this chart. But okay, and we can put it like this. Okay, so here decrease like that. All right. Okay, so like that we have our charts. Now I'm going to add the cards. All right, and to do that we click on insert, shapes, insert the shape. Okay, put it like that. Okay, can put it like this. No fill, the outline in white. So copy, paste this one. Put it like this. Okay, now select both of them. Copy here. Okay, so can decrease a little bit. Like that, and we do the same thing for the two. So select these two and copy paste it in here. All right. Okay, so we can select the shapes like that. Select and go to align top. Okay, and now I'm going to increase this one a little bit like that. Same thing for this one. All right, now I'm going to add the different values. We can also select all of them, that shape format, line, distribute like this. Now for this one we'll decrease like that, increase 3, same thing for 4, and we'll decrease 5. Okay, so for this one it will be white 14, bold. This one is white, 12, and I'm going to merge. Same thing for here, same here. Okay, and also in here. Okay, so the first one, it will be all of them also, they will be like that. So the first one will be total ratings. Then we have total titles. Then we have total genres. We have start date. We have the end date. Then we have the locations. All right, just for this one, you can put it like that. Okay, total genres. And now to calculate that, I'm going to use the cards sheet. So here, if we select, for example, locations or country, right? And if we want to put it in here as count distinct, we don't have the value in here. So what we are going to do is that we go back to data, insert, pivot table, and we select this one, add this data to the data model. Okay. So now if we go back to country, put it in values, and if we want to select count distinct, we get the exact value. All right, so we have 543. Okay, so if we go back to the dashboard, for location we have 543. Okay, same thing, we can put it like that in the center. Then we have the start date and the end date. Okay, so if we go back to date or the release year, we have the minimum is 1925 and the maximum is 2020. Okay, so go back in here, 1925, and here we have 2020. Okay, so we can put it like that in the center. Then we have the total genres, so we go back in here, list it in, value, count distinct, so we have 461. Okay, back to data dashboard, 461. Then the titles, same thing, title, count distinct, so we have 6144. And last thing, we have the ratings. So for ratings, you go back in here and we select count distinct. We have 15. Okay, all right, so here we have our final dashboard for Netflix movies and TV shows. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching and see you in next tutorial.